Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to basically record a sort of a chart breakdown vlog type video. It's currently 2:50 UK time. Currently at the charts. I spent the better part of an hour currently breaking down each scenario for the team coming into tomorrow, because tomorrow is CPI data release, and for those who don't know, that's Consumer Price Index. Data which basically creates a lot of volume in the market as a whole, right? Majoritively FX market, but has a volatility across the board, basically crypto, equities, indices, etc. So basically, break down exactly what I'm looking for, the scenarios I've mapped out, the probabilities of each scenario, mapping out, and where our edge is defined in, and where smart money bets will be betting their money on. So I'm not going to make this too long, so without further ado, let's just jump over to the charts, and I'm going to break down exactly what I'm looking at for coming over to tomorrow. Right guys, so let's just get started with gold. So basically this was what I was looking at for gold. I mean, you guys should have, if you guys watched the previous Smart Money Sunday video, you would have seen this is basically what I was expecting price to come above this trap and then start trading down below, where I was looking for triggers. And in essence, I shared this chart with the team yesterday. You can check the date here. Basically, I was looking for price to push back into my premium level, where I was looking to short price back down, given certain confirmations were met. Again, I explained it in depth to students, but this is just a chart I shared. Price came in pre-London, found the trigger around 1924. I'll leave a screenshot of my entry as well, just so you guys can see I've actually taken this position. So currently what I'm looking at for price is, I want to see, so basically when you have CPI data, you have a lot of manipulation come in before CPI, all right, or even around during just pre-CPI news. So what I'm initially expecting is price to potentially push down, maybe wick out this low, okay, and then potentially push back above. Okay, let me get rid of this, so just to make it a little easier to understand. Push price back into this region, where I'm looking at, this is a particular reason I want to see price react from, and then from there I want to see extreme push down, where I'll be looking for price to come into my swing target of 1892, potentially Wednesday, Thursday, or potentially even Friday. The next target, where the low I'm going to be looking to target, is around 1903. That's my next liquidity point, where I'm going to be looking to take some partials off. But this is a sort of reaction or manipulation I want to see. Just because it's CPI, this is the sort of price action I'm sort of expecting. Just messy lows and highs getting swept, and then confusing traders, stops getting hunted, etc. Before and the best way to play this is, you'd have to wait after price fills this particular level. Again, I've explained exactly why to the members, but you'd want to wait for an impulsive push down, and then look on lower time frame to short the fucker back down into these lows, and potentially the swing target of 1890 region. So it would look something like this, potentially stops around here, and then something like that. Okay, that's where I'd look for scalings. I'm already in here, but that's exactly where I'd look for scalings. But yeah, so that's gold done and dusted. Now let's move over to EU. So EU is let's go on my other chart on for EU quickly. Right, so EU, okay, again, so on EU we do have a gap here. Okay, now a gap, again, I've made a video about a gap strategy. I recommend you search it if you haven't already. It will give you a good reason of how I trade gaps in the market. It's actually a very insightful video, so search that and go watch it. It's not that long. I do recommend watching it. But in essence, what I'm anticipating is, so I called this push here, right? I was expecting Monday's high to get swept and then a push down. I was expecting price to come a little higher before it pushed down, but it did push down and it left this gap unfulfilled. Let me just share the chart of where I shared EU with the students yesterday. You'll be able to see, look, Monday's high, I was expecting price to come a little higher, it didn't, but it pushed into Monday's high before coming down, okay? But that's fine, because now look, we've had this manipulation. The gap is still not fully fulfilled, and I'm going to illustrate this on DXY as well, because DXY is another confluence built. But in essence, what price is doing, again, ahead of manipulation, is creating liquidity. okay, and this liquidity to be hunted. So I'm expecting price to come into this level, potentially wait for, the way I trade it, if you don't want to trade the news, wait for a deviation back below this level after, you know, price comes deep into this POI, and then look to trade it on the lower time frame to short this fucker back down, fill in this gap, and then potentially wick out or target this low. Okay, very, very simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate the sort of scenario I'm looking at. Potentially swing this down to my target of 1.0635. Okay, very, very simple. So that's the sort of scenario I'm looking at for EU. Gold and EU is basically the two setups on my radar. Again, and so this was just the confidence I've had built with the DXY, right? Liquidity was built, hunted, price pushed up, left again, didn't even attempt to fill in this gap like EU did. EU just filled it partially, didn't fill it fully. So which gives me good intent that we're going to likely see price come up, at least come into this level where I consider taking partials off. But on the high time frames, I am still very much bullish on the DXY. Okay, so that's the sort of scenario I'm anticipating coming into tomorrow. And again, for those who are guys interested in the mentorship program, you can I'm only accepting people who fill out the form, and all people that are accepted will receive a reply whether they're accepted or not. So if you are interested in applying, it's a quick little form. A link will be in the description down below, and it's only for people I know that are 100% serious about taking trading seriously as a career and a business. So that's why I've not really put, you know, a paywall against it. I've just had applications sent out, so it's just better, you know, gauges my time and whatnot. So I did receive a few messages about that, so that's that. But I'm gonna now just finish updating the members, and then I've got a flight to catch in about an hour, so we're gonna update you when CPI, pre-CPI. So it's currently around 12:42 in Portugal time. So it turns out CPI was a bit of a nothing burger, not really much price volatility as we were anticipating, but I was able to get into one position yesterday. If I just show you here on Solana, which is running about 70 pips in profit. I'll leave a screenshot of that somewhere, again shared with members as usual. But currently we do have, in about 30 minutes we have ECB interest rate news, and about 50 minutes we have initial job claims, which means we're going to see a lot of volatility in particular in EU. So the EU analysis from before is still valid. Currently I'm just waiting to see some manipulation occur, to look for some triggers. So if anything does trigger for me, I'll update you guys. 3:22, so this is after news, and I'm just going to explain exactly what's happened. So if you recall the DXY analysis, let's just look over to the charts. Okay, I was anticipating, right, I was expecting this gap to come and get filled, which it now has, right? Interest rate news pushed that clearly up, but we've left all this liquidity here. Now I wasn't anticipating liquidity to come get triggered first before we saw that impulse looking for extra entries on certain positions. However, we didn't get that, but it will provide with ample opportunity for a sharp retracement, mainly because what's ended up happening now is because we've left all this liquidity, price is likely going to come and fulfill this higher time frame objective, which is 106, right, from here on the left. Okay, this high is likely going to come and get tapped into next. So I'm anticipating a continuation, short-term continuation, and then a sharp reversal. Okay, from there I think price will likely continue on with its trend. Okay, we just need a bigger a pullback on in order to fill higher time frame objectives for healthier price action to occur. Okay, so that's sort of the what I'm basically looking for. Obviously, we didn't get the additional entries I was looking for, because on EU, I was again looking for entries here above. Now, again, like I said, these Monday highs, I did share those with the team. However, price came came back to entry, created those like liquidity, and it just died from there. So I was anticipating price just to clear liquidity before continuing down. However, news didn't allow us to catch that entry, which is fine, because we did get into another position, which is on gold. Gold has actually been running beautifully. Okay, it's the price action has been continuously bearish. So I'm still in these shorts, these swing shorts, right? Again, I shared these entries on the Smart Money Sundays as well for people who watch that. If you didn't, make sure you watch the next one, because there's a lot of free value in there as well for you guys. But currently, I'm anticipating this structure to come and get retested before continuation. So I will, if coming to tomorrow, I may look for a low risk scaling, okay, meaning that I've taken some partials off from this entry, and I'll use that same risk for this position. So what will end up happening is, whatever the profit I take out, I'll risk that same amount for this scaling. That way, even if it stops me out, I haven't lost anything, okay? So that's the way I'll be playing it currently, but that's what I'm currently expecting. So I'm currently in the villa, and I'm about to head out to the beach. So I'm going to leave this for now. I'm not going to be on the charts until tomorrow pre-London, but I'll update you guys then exactly to what happens. My mind they tell me to disappear, yeah. So come and help me, cause I don't pray, my man. I don't pray, come on, man. So just a quick little update. I forgot to mention that I'm still in my Solana shorts, which is running quite well. Let me just show you guys. It's running quite nicely. It's in about 85 pips profit. I'm gonna send that to the team to update now. Also, I've entered into my gold shorts now. I've taken a smaller risk, mainly because it's the latter end of Thursday, so it's outside of my normal trading hours. So I've allotted a smaller amount of risk. Because I'm still confident we're going to see continuation come into tomorrow, Friday. So I'll update how the position plays out tomorrow, but I'll leave a screenshot of my entry somewhere. But yeah, so now I'm going to just head over out to the beach, and then I'll update next on what happens in terms of the charts. Hey guys, so it's currently end of the week. It's currently Sunday. I've just recorded the new Smart Money Sunday, so if you haven't already checked that out. But just a quick little update on how I'm ending my week. So if you recall, I was in a small gold short on Friday that ended up getting stopped out. I think I got stopped at for 0.5% risk, if I can recall correctly. I'll leave a screenshot of that somewhere here. But currently I'm in the position I'm still in, which is Solana. I took profit off the longs, which I'll just show you here. Right, I'm in the longs. I took some profit off. Now I'm in some shorts, as you can see. So I'm currently riding shorts in anticipation of Sunday volatility, but that's here, my week done. And this is just a quick little, a quick little vlog in Portugal. So if you guys did like this video, please do like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'm gonna try to record a part 2 where I do some more, fun stuff. I know I've just been all about charts and trading, but I've actually been attending a wedding here, so things haven't really, been a little busy. But the next few days should get a lot more exciting. So what I may do, if you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, I'll drop a part 2 of the holiday, just doing more fun stuff, including some analysis and charts as well. So with all that said and done, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.